Hey everyone, my name is Elizabeth Frey, and I thank you for you requesting a video of what I learned on the webinar through Mark Hoverson and Chris Stapleton, who has already, get one buyer per day on Instagram. So how I'm gonna show you how he did that. So first of all, you know, for some of you, you're wondering what is a capture page. So I used to not know what is a capture page, but after I went through this dexterity game of how to market online, so I begin to understand, how to learn and how simple it is to create a capture page. So when you first go into Lifestyle Design Network, we will teach you on how to create your own personal branded video online. So why is it important for you to create your own personalized video? It's because people join people. So you never want to brand your company because you want to brand yourself, because if the company were to move or to collapse or whatever, you will be able to have this brand which is yourself, and people, whatever business you go, people will be able to be attracted to you. So you need to learn how to create your own online asset. And how do you do that? We will teach you in the back office. So okay, if you notice this, I'm just going to show you a little bit of the backstory of how this all started. So if you see this, you can see, you see this 11-year-old kid. And welcome to Life. So this 11-year-old kid, he's Max Hoverson's son, and he was able to go through the dexterity game on how to build a capture page. So it's really simple, and you just follow step by step, and you'll be able to master on how to do your own capture page. So I just want to show you about how um, you know Chris gone from 200 people on Instagram to 4,000 new business people following his content in less than 60 days. So it's really a highly target audience, because he has created a system, and also he has used an automatic system where he's able to target the people that he wants to see his content. So what happened is that this is a capture page. This is something that what will happen is that once you click on this link, um, you know, this is really an example of how Chris does it. He has created a Survey Monkey. Survey Monkey is free. Is You can just create your own Survey Monkey on your own products. So what he did was, he said, "What's your name?" and then what was your number one takeaway, and then next, you know. So you know, so once he retrieved that information, he knows that the person has actually watched his training. So that is one tip that you can do for your business. And then, okay, so I'm going to show you how. Um, okay, so I'm going to just show you how um, Pictures to Profit works. So in this course, you know, Chris Stapleton, he shows you exactly on how he did um, his pictures to profits. Um, Basically, he will show you, how he did his pictures, how he get instant response from his audience, and how he monetized, um, his pictures. Basically, I'm going to show you a short clip.
nothing less than that. So we're gonna go.
So see, this is how he did, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of how he did that.
He started, and if you look at this picture down here, this is when he started his Instagram game. It was 50 weeks ago. He had 11 likes. He had no money. He posted a little picture. There he is. It was with me, and he said, "Hey, I'm coming back to the game." I said, "Meet me for a cigar. Let's do something." 11 likes. One of them was his. One was his girlfriend. One was mom, grandma. I mean, it's like that's what happened. And it just said, "Powerful chat with some heavy hitters today. Thanks for calling. Even taking me meant nothing. I think it was a zero, nothing." Now, after, if you look right here, picture above, I'll show you in a second. He gets 180 likes. Okay, plus every single one of these people is a buyer, and you can see 180 likes. And then you can see this was yesterday, but what you're looking at is these are brand new buyers and brand new leads. So right here, it's like, well done. You refer to sale, there's a $37 sales at the start of the funnel escalation. Well done, another sale, lead, another sale, lead, and all day he's getting leads and getting sales. Just now, actually, show him. Yesterday, I was 25. I had this morning, I woke up to 2 cents. You know what I mean? So if you look, it'll be touchy, but you can see like there's my sales side network sale there.
So that is a little bit of what Chris did, and so one of the in one of the trainings, how to sell the next click, you need to be able to uh, create anticipation, so that your audience are curious about you and want to know more. And so what he did was that when he gave, when you opt in into his email, he right away he will send you a video and say, hey, thank you for watching my video, and um, congrats on taking action, and thank you for opting into my checklist. And so he actually do a personalized video thanking his audience. So that is one of the ways that you could do it for yourself as well. When someone click into your link, you can give them a personalized message. So another takeaway that I have is that leaders, they make unnecessary thinking for the people that comes in and that wants to buy. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of what Chris did.
At least in this niche. And what we talked about in Pitches for Profits, and if you haven't got into Pitches for Profits, you can go to gomasterynow.com, unlock it right now. It's $97. And when we're done here, begin watching all the course. Okay, begin watching the entire course, because we talk about one of the secrets of getting consumptive is you wedge a human activity right in between two steps. And when you wedge yourself in there, that's the Stape's secret to getting 80% open rates and bigger viewings on his honeypot is he wedged a little video in between there. We'll talk more about that in a second. But 7 or 8 minutes of human work for leads.
So yes, that is Mark Hoverson explaining on how to, when you're doing your online marketing, you need to wedge some kind of personalized message to your audience. For instance, like saying thank you for opting to, you know, thank you for opting into my checklist, and there is a process that a little bit of process where people will be able to click into your link, and then be able to and then you'll be able to share your content further, because by then you're able to create a trust, and that people will understand where you actually come from. So let me show you what steps do. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit of the training at the back office, the story that the backstory that Chris did, and Mark Hoverson, he's a eight-figure earner, and he he's he's gonna show you what Chris Stapleton did.
Of Stapleton's flip story. And here's the flip story, which I would say is a near miracle. Stapes told me, sent me a text, I can show you the text, but he said, I spent 11 years, 11 years, this is of unrelenting disappointment, okay, in this industry and had 9 total buyers. 9, okay? This isn't like, that's sub 1 a year if everyone's tracking this, okay? 11 years, 9 buyers. Then I spent a few hours creating a predictable click trail. We talk about click trails. In this process, there's a click trail. Tyler just implemented it. And if you miss one of the click trails, you miss the money. And when you miss the money, you miss the value. So this is a value add to the world. It's called a click trail. He spent a few hours doing it, and all of a sudden, literally, like jolty, because I saw it all, because I get receipt notifications every time someone buys, so I get to see this stuff. But all of a sudden, and it was all of a sudden like a whirlwind, I've been getting paid over and over and over for a very simple process I applied, over 30 buyers in 30 days. So a few hours led to thousands of dollars in sales, renewed excitement for his future, a bit of notoriety as he's received, opened new levels of contribution to the entrepreneurial world.
So here again, I just wanted to share with you what this means. So what Chris did was that he created an online asset, and he created an asset where when you opt him into his capture page, you know uh, you're able to share content with your audience, and you're able to actually show them the next step. And if you are a leader, you need to be able to learn how to uh, you know have all the unnecessary burden wipe out, so that the people that comes to you will be able to basically know what is the next step. So, and that is what Chris did. So
So, Stapes, tell us this real quick, and tell me if I'm making this up or if you exaggerated it or what. This is not Pictures to Profits. Let me tell you what it's not. It's not, here's this freaking joke. Like, this is real. Every bit of it's real. Every bit of it's provable. And the entire course is a show and tell. We don't say one piece, not a single piece, of how to without a show to. We show you exactly what to do, when to do it, and why to do it. Exactly. Like, this is the treasure map. And you know what? I don't know if you can see that board or not, but I'm going to give you an example. Here's how it is, and this is how I think energetically a lot of people feel in the internet world. They think to themselves. Okay, they think to themselves. Here we go. Here is the cash. Here's the internet. Here's me. I'm getting started. They know the cash is over here, right? It's there. Can anyone see that? You can kind of see it. And then they meander just endlessly, like Israel in the desert, and they never get to the money. Picks to Profits, I kid you not, is like being handed a trail that is step by step, like, hey, you're going to see a tree right here. It's going to have a red apple on it and a little bird sitting there. That's a good sign. The next thing you're going to see is this rock that looks like an M. And it is totally to the money. I can guarantee that. But I can tell you, we built this thing with total specificity, total and complete. You will see in the PDFs, it's really one of the most detailed, perfect courses I've ever created.
So one of the things that you can do for yourself as well is to embrace real life interaction in the thread. So for instance, you can say, hey, saw your message. Here's a simple storytelling example for you, Terry. This post generated me around 14 leads yesterday. Think before and after. Attach an interesting, unique pictures. So you have to interact with your audience, and while you're talking to them, you have to talk to them in such a way that is interactive. So these are some of the ways, and Chris did. Here, Mark's going to explain to you how your buyer needs to leads to perfectly congruent capture page with video.
To a perfectly congruent capture page. Now, I don't want to stress this any harder. All I want to let you know is that this is the secret. That's the secret of the secret that has made me millions of dollars, and I'm able to pay for clicks way cheaper. Back in the Google days, people were paying $10 to $12 for leads, and identical keywords, identical everything. And all I do is I'd write a little ad, an ad, and when someone clicked it, they were in click momentum. They wanted more information. So my capture page didn't whisk them off to some other concept, some company capture page, some of that. Nothing. It literally copied the ad. We're identical, the same exact ad. And then it was a video of me saying how they're going to get the video report after they put their email in. So people, everyone else who put ads and then videos like not perfectly congruent to the ad, they're in a click inertia. They don't interrupt it, grow it. So it starts.
Yeah, it's fundamentals. It's principles.
The ad is an itch. The ad is a seed. Capture page is a little sprout, a leaf. Then after they opt in, now all of a sudden they're getting bigger than the tree. And the purchase, they're getting fruit. It's just escalating the same message more.
So here is a video of Chris on what he did next. So
he hands off to his affiliate to the company, whatever. He's he's establishing the brand, and the whole idea of brand is like with cattle and stuff, they sear the hot thing and brand the cow. You want a personal brand, and so that it's not very illustration, but it's like, hey, boom, like you're branded to my face, my voice.
And if people want to put in a fake email, which they do, to look behind the scenes of what they're doing, since I don't have my training on this page, they actually have to provide a video.
Yeah.
So I've noticed if they put in a fake email and they get to this page, it's a dead end. Yeah. So they actually have to go back.
So that's one of the things that you can do for your own online business is to that there's steps for you to you can actually print out the exact ad copy, and when you want to, for instance, like this, when Chris did his checklist, he mentioned about he shows you exactly hey, check your email inbox and look for an email from my name, Chris Stapleton, and then here's your 3-point Instagram checklist. So, and then he says, inside you immediately start your video training and learn how to launch yourself into steady momentum using pictures and storytelling strategies proven to pop sales for your business. And then he said, go watch now. So you see, he has a lot of he call to action, and that is what you need to do for your clients. So another takeaway that I learned from Chris Stapleton and Mark Hoverson is that you need to be able to be an artist and not a commercialist. You need to learn how to grow your email list and nurture your email list, and you need to learn how to automate your energy. So how do you automate your energy? So this is one of the tips that I learned from my mentor, uh, Mastura Roberts. Okay, my mentor, which Stapleton also shared on the Pictures to Profit. You know, they both used Instagram on how to automate their business, and it's only like $15. You know, Chris was able to get so many leads and buyers just through a $15. Yeah, so that there's ways that you can do on how to automate your business. But the most important thing is that you need to learn how to create an online assets, and how do you do that. And you know, everything is being taught at the back office. So as you can tell, this is how the back office looks like. You know, um, we will show you step by step on how uh, to engage your audience, and how Chris did is all in the back office for $97 a month. And if you go to here, if you go to here, what will you get? You will get access to 3,000 plus vault of marketing keynotes from eight-figure entrepreneur Mark Hoverson, and instant response marketing. You know, instant response, you need to learn how to integrate instant response triggers in your writing, so that, or videos or webinars, so that people will be able to take action. So like for instance, like the one that I just wrote here, this is a instant response. Like what I did is I say, hey, I just finished a powerful 90 minutes webinar from eight-figure Mark Hoverson. He's generated 20 million online since 2007. And Chris Stapleton, who is creating one buyer per day on Instagram through a 3-point Instagram checklist, and mastering getting leads on Instagram on autopilot, and 1,000 in just a few months. So I'm saying I'm making a video explaining my top takeaways, and also strategies that you can do right now to attract people who wants what you have and turn them into leads and buyers. So if you like the video, please comment, send me the video, and I'll PM to you tomorrow by 7 p.m. PST. So after you watch it, PM me with your question, and you'll be able to use these tips right now in your marketing. So you know, this is also another form of direct response, and that I learned through Mark Hoverson's training. So if you are the type who love, you know you want to simplify your marketing, and you can use this type of ways on how to simplify them, and also use the courses available for your own business. You know, it could be your insurance agent, or it could be a real estate. You know, whatever, you can make this into your online assets, because you are branding your personalized brand to yourself. And when you brand yourself, people will get to know more of you, and you're able to automate. So can you imagine, like, if you put in 3 hours of work, and then this video will continue to work for you again and again and again and again. And you do the work once, and then you will get leads again and again, and buyers again and again. So that's what I learned, and thank you for watching this. If you have any question at all on how I can help you with your business, please message me, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you on the message. All right, take care.